Hello to all my friends out there all over the world. This is Mr. Banda speaking, and today I'm in a good mood, as you can see. I'm happy to see all of you, and I'm in a good mood. It's a beautiful day here in Paris, a lot of sunshine, and we just love the sunshine here because it just warms you, it makes you feel better. And I wanted to discuss a few things with you today. The first thing is about in the world they have ratings today for everything. They have ratings for everything: the quality of food, the quality of your flights, the quality of your hotel stays. Everything has a rating from 1 to 10. The reason I'm talking about that is on a rating of stupidity 1 to 10, I would give the other Mr. Banda a 10 out of 10. The reason I'm saying this is just to try to understand my point from my point of view. When we had problems in Africa, what did we do? We used to get together, we arrange a meeting, we used to sit and talk. And if we couldn't reach a solution, we used to call the elders from the villages, and they would come and they would find a solution which was just for both parties. That's how we were. We were men. We used to talk one to one. Now this other idiot Banda, instead of talking to me, he has employed the services of this stupid, even more stupid than him. On a scale of 1 to 10, that guy is a 11. He's Toby Keith. You've heard of Toby Keith. This bagger, he Texan guy, he doesn't know me from Adam's day. He doesn't even know who I am. He doesn't know my background, doesn't know anything. The guy is there just for money. These are Americans. Americans don't move their ass except for money. So it's very clear to me this Toby Keith is just there to get some money for himself. And he has no other interest. He doesn't care who's right, who's wrong. It's just another American guy who's out there to make money. So anyway, we know how the Americans are. This is how they are. So apart from the fact that we know very well that the biggest industry in the world is for the Americans is their arms industry, and that's why they provoke wars all over the world just because they can sell arms. And the Americans are so principled that they sell arms to both parties. This is the thing. They start a war and you have these arms suppliers going to both sides and selling the same arms. It's like in the old days when Africans were fighting with spears. The villagers used to fight each other. It never ends because you have the same weapons and the same strength. So what happens? A few guys get killed, but the wars go on, and this is in the interest of the American people. But that's another subject. How they create wars all over the place. They create tensions. They just because their arms industry is so important to them. But anyway, let me come back to Toby Keith, this Texan idiot. He doesn't even know that he's dealing with me. I am an African, grown up in Africa, and we were dealing with wild animals, not even with human beings, and we survived. That means this Toby Keith doesn't even know what he's dealing with. He's threatening me with his revolvers. These Texan guys with their 2 revolvers. We will draw the revolvers. We're going to shoot you with this. Who cares about this? I have my voodoo doll. To get me with his revolver, he has to come here to Paris. He has to be 20 feet or 30 feet from me before he can fire. I've got my voodoo doll. I can get him from here without even moving. This poor idiot, he doesn't even understand that. But what can you do? He's just another stupid guy. So stupid Banda has found an even more stupid guy to negotiate, and I'm very disappointed with this Banda guy because this is not the way we do things in Africa. We have to talk. If you're a man, just call the other man. You don't have to agree all the time. We know life. You can't agree all the time with the other person. Even if he's your best friend, you disagree. But when you disagree, you sit down, you talk, you find a solution. Not like these idiots. I don't know what they're up to. And the problem for me, let me tell you guys, if I had to eliminate these 2 idiots, it's very easy for me. But the problem is my Christian background. Again, I come to this Christian background which is holding me back. In fact, my instinct is just to crush these idiots so that we don't talk about them anymore. And I can't do it because since I was a child, my parents and the church and the priest, they were just telling me about Christianity and forgiving and all that. So this I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. If you can send me some advice, just send me some ideas. I would like to use those ideas, because I don't know what to do. I can't kill them. I can't do, I can't harm them. At the same time, I don't want them spoiling my life, because at the moment, everything is on standby because of these idiots. You don't know where they are. The other day, this other banda, he got he got a strange liquid on his face, and he didn't even know what it was. In fact, it was just elephant urine. But this guy, he went back and he was accusing me of using tear gas on him. This idiot doesn't even know the difference between elephant urine and tear gas. The elephant urine didn't do anything. It just stung his eyes for some time, and that's all. And this guy is saying that I used tear gas on him. And do you know why this happened? Because he was snooping around outside one of my houses. One of my houses. He didn't even know whether I'm there or not. But he was snooping around. So I had warned my security people about this fool. And so they collected some elephant urine in the morning, because we have a couple of elephants who are there in our gardens. And we collected the piece, and we just poured it on my security guys just poured it on the guy from the top of the fence. And so he didn't know what this is. He's so ignorant. Can you imagine having to deal with an ignorant fool like this? But anyway, it was a good lesson for him, and he couldn't even understand that the smell of tear gas and the smell of elephant urine, it's completely different. But he didn't understand. But anyway, the rest of the story is for the next video. But I'm hoping that you understand my situation, and I hope you understand that, as I always said, I'm the innocent one, and all this stuff. So, by the way, we need to come back to the subject of the church and being a part-time priest, and the contributions to increase, because as of today, I think I've received about, if I'm not mistaken, about 22. That means we have doubled the number of people who have sent in those $3,000. And believe me, guys, when you send in money, it just lightens your bank account. What I mean is, it lightens the load on your heart, because it's for a good cause. So please, do it. You'll feel so good. You'll feel that you're much lighter in your mind. You feel great. You feel you've done a good thing. So let's get moving, guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care, all of you. Bye bye.